Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna, also known as Keto in Canada. If you have Instagram, make sure to give me a follow at Ketoincanada because I've got daily pictures and videos, lots of really helpful information on the ketogenic diet, what you could eat when you're out, stuff like that. So I'd love it if you'd come check me out over there. Today marks 72 weeks on the ketogenic diet. It's a Thursday. It's always a Thursday, these weekly. It's supposed to be a weigh-in. But I haven't been doing weigh-ins because I've been eating so much that it's impossible for me to lose weight at the amount of food I'm consuming. That being said, I'm thinking about doing a little cut because I've been eating 1,800 calories for months now, and I would like to see some of these muscles I've been working to build. So I'm going to talk to Nate about that because I think that is a realistic thing for me to do occasionally, right? Is cut back the calories so that you burn off some of that fat, right? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was totally normal. Steve came home. Say hi.
Hey.
Our cleaners came today, so the house is nice and clean, which makes me want to eat out for supper so I don't have to make my kitchen dirty. But then we have to leave the house, and then that's kind of a lot of work, and everyone's sort of tired, so I'm sure we have some food in the house that we'll throw together. All right, so when you have a spouse that is also doing keto with you, which Steve started keto 27 days after I started, it's great because you have someone who's eating the same food. You don't have to make different foods. You're both on a weight loss journey together. I still can't imagine what things would be like if my husband didn't decide to start keto with me, because then he would still be 240 plus pounds and really unhealthy, and I would have sort of made a transition alone on my own. Anyways, we had a conversation yesterday, and Steve's actually been gaining weight. He's gained how much weight? 8 pounds? He's gained 8 pounds since his lowest he hit on keto, which means, well, he doesn't track what he eats, number one. So his calories are obviously out of whack. Eating 3 Kirkland protein bars every single day, in addition to other normal food, doesn't help that. So I think we're going to have to pitch those. Also, we can't buy them right now anyways because they've been pulled off the shelves for some sort of packaging recall, I guess, so that's not a problem. Steve also said yesterday he's been sneaking things that aren't keto friendly, like candies and stuff that the kids are eating. So we're just going to have to get that crap out of the house. But it begs the question, what can you do in that situation where, you know, if you're both doing it together and then all of a sudden one of you sort of starts to veer off plan a little bit? Do you have something to add, Steve? Because I asked you, did you want to say anything about it?
I don't want to say anything.
He's okay with me talking about this. I asked him if I could talk about it, right?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. Anyway, so Steve really does want to get things back together, but, you know, what are some tips and tricks you guys have? You know, what do you do when one person is still staying the course and the other one can't seem to get their shit together? And I say that in the nicest way possible. I know Steve has a goal of weighing at least another 20 pounds, 25, 30 pounds. I think 30 pounds. I think he should weigh around 170, but he's creeping closer to 200s right now. And I know he wants to get it together. I know he wants to eat better and work out. He's got a stressful job. He's got a bit, like, much more stressful than my job. And sometimes things in life don't work out well. And I think Steve's a bit of an emotional eater. Just like I was and still am a bit too. So just like many of you are. So Steve and we're going to work together on, look, you look so sad back there watching your computer.
I'm just tired.
You're just tired. Yeah, like that's the theme of our lives, right? Steve's tired, I'm tired, but he's tired and doesn't want to put the energy into tracking things, and then it's not working out in his favor. Lazy keto does not work. Going off plan does not work because you know what too? He's been feeling very tired, but that's a whole nother thing too. Can I talk about the other thing? Yeah. So Steve had some blood taken a couple, like 8 weeks ago, and it said that he was mildly anemic. and the doctor said he's losing blood somewhere. So we're waiting for him to have tests done to see what the cause of this blood loss is. But in the meantime, he's been feeling really tired a lot. His iron levels are good, his B12 levels are good, but overall he's feeling very tired, and it just seems like painful waiting for other dates to get the test done. He's got to get a scope done, both through the mouth and through the butt.
With the same scope.
With the same scope, first the butt, then the mouth. And anyways, so, you know, we're anxiously waiting for the doctor to get back to us. I was there today and I asked them about it and they didn't give us any information. So we're a little concerned about Steve's health right now, and we do want him to sort of start sorting things out, but he gets a lot less sleep than I do as well.
My cholesterol, though, has been the best ever.
His cholesterol, since starting keto, has been the best it's ever been. So I actually think yours is lower than mine.
Yeah, I just haven't had any energy for the last, I don't know, month and a half.
You probably need to speak up. They probably can't hear you.
I haven't had let's start again. I haven't had any energy for the last 2 months.
We're not sure if it's because he found out he was mildly anemic and then he suddenly, it got into his brain and he feels like he has no energy, or if he actually has no energy. So this is sort of what we're dealing with at week 72 in my ketogenic life. I'm still doing great on my keto food choices. Again, considering whether or not I should drop down calories for a little while just to burn off some fat. I would like to see the 130s. And I know that if I start walking, the weather's warm out, and so doing some more fat burn stuff and cut back on the calories a bit, because I am eating 1,800 calories a day, I'll definitely lose weight again. So I would like to see a little bit of this muscle gain that I've been doing. Is there anything else that I want to add on this ketogenic update this week? I made that cashew chicken. I'll post the video at the end of this from Ketoincanada this week twice. It was really good. Much better if you're all prepared with all of your ingredients ready to go, because you kind of have to go fast. If you don't, the heat is so fast, it does singe things a little bit. So I would definitely recommend you try that out. And that's about it, guys. I'm sorry it's not a big update this week, but sometimes my life is just not that interesting. And I actually think this was a big update. It was a big Steve update. Lots of information on what's going on with him, and, you know, hopefully we'll come back in 8 weeks' time with Steve and give you a better update of where he's at, and hopefully he'll be back down to the 180s. 8 weeks, 180s? Can you do that?
Yes.
Yes, he says he can do that, so let's see. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. Please make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Lots more keto stuff on the way.